Hello, I'm Robbie Fowler and you're watching Redmen TV.
Anyway, it's going to be 3 days till Toronto, our first pre-season game in the, well, I was going to say in the USA, but it's not, it's in Canada. Close. I thought the US, anyway, the Canada and US tour, probably not quite a snappy, longer website title. Anyway, yeah, it's been announced. I think it was all going to be on the Liverpool website. Now the LFC TV is showing delayed coverage. I think I had a quick look at the listings. They're showing it on Sunday night, but it's been announced. I think today ESPN have picked the rights up, which is amazing. Which means we don't have to huddle around a laptop to watch it. So it's a 9 o'clock kickoff, I believe, this Saturday. Anyway, the squad's been announced. Let's just have a quick look through it. The goalkeepers are Peter Galaxy, Brad Jones, Danny Ward. Defenders: Danny Agger, Cara Flano, Stephen Sammer, Brad Smith, Glenn Johnson, Jose Enrique, Martin Skirtle, Danny Wilson, Martin Kelly, Ryan McLaughlin, Andre Wisdom, Jack Robinson. Midfielders: Charlie the Chad Adam, Alberto Aquilani, Joe Cole, Suso, Lucas Laver, Stuart Darnan, Stephen Gerrard, Jordan Henderson, John Joe Shelby, Jay Spear, and Raheem Sterling, Jordan eBay. Up for sale, never mind. Strikers: Adam Morgan, Andy Carroll, Danny Pacheco, Christian Ajoran, Fabio Barini, and Nathan Eccleston. Chris, I'll come to you first. Out of that squad, who are you really excited to see?
I'd really like to see Suso and Sterling get a couple of games. I think they're the main two. Obviously Barini has been a new signing. He's got to be up there as well. And then, yeah, I'd like to see a couple of the younger lads. I don't really watch much. Any of the under 18s. So I'd like to see any of those players, to be honest.
Yeah, Mike, you do watch the Rezzies and the unders. So of those kids, obviously you've already mentioned Ryan McLaughlin. Obviously, I think, as Chris said, I think the obvious ones are Suso and Sterling. But past that, I mean, there's been a lot said about that Jordan.
Jordan Ebaye, the kid we picked up from Wickham. He didn't play much for the reserves when we picked him up. He played for in the under 18 squad, but obviously he's been drafted in for this, and he's very, very, very highly rated. I mean, he scored for He played for Wickham's first team before he came to us and scored. I think he got booked. 15-year-old kid got booked for celebrating with his family in the crowd. You know, it's the farcical nature of the game, isn't it? But looking down the list. Stephen Sammers, a decent centre half. He's German as well. You might know.
Excellent.
No? Andre Wisdom. I don't know. There's a bit of doubt around whether he's got it or not. I think he's.
Well, on a personal, because everyone was banging on about him because it was like the under 18s for England. He was touted as one of the stars of that, wasn't he?
Yeah. Jack Robbo, obviously we know all about.
Skated around, personal opinion there, Mike.
Yeah. I'd rather see Stephen Sammer play than Andre Wisdom, to be honest with you.
Seriously?
Yeah, he can bring the ball out and he can play. Obviously, we all know about Suso. He's just starred for Spain in the under-19s tournament, which they won.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's question marks around Suso because obviously he's very, very highly rated. But it's whether he can step up. It's like Pacheco. Pacheco, when he was that age, we all thought, wow, this kid's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
And he didn't really make it. We want Suso to be like Fabregas.
Yeah.
And come through and start playing now. If he's good enough now, he's get him in there.
Yeah, I think the thing with Suso, and it was something Brendan Rodgers said, I believe it was in the radio press conference after the video one, not television one. I think it was actually Richie Buxton asked the question to him about Suso, and he basically said, he knows about him, he knows the talent, but again it goes back to this mentality issue, and I think there were question marks raised last season. Everyone's been banging on, why isn't Suso should be playing into the first team when he wasn't playing particularly well for the Rezzies. There's issues of whether he's a bit cocky, a bit of a dickhead, and obviously that what Brendan Rodgers wants is strength of character, and again I think the jury's still out on Suso, isn't it?
If you look at who Suso's playing for, he's playing for Rodolfo, isn't he? And Rodolfo obviously nurtured the Barcelona youth team, which is the Barcelona first team now.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't think he's ready for that step up, he's not going to let him make that step up.
Yeah.